Okay, let's see if I can explain this correctly so people can understand it. I live in an HOA. Okay, I know people. Oh, you shouldn't live in an HOA. My HOA is fine. It doesn't cost that much. Everything gets done when I request something. It gets done. Whatever. Okay, it's not bad. The only problem I have here is this board that's here has been there too long. And when you're in a position too long, you can start to wield your power a little. You may think you have more power than you do. So you should get new bodies in there every few years. Well, these guys have been there forever. Now, we didn't have elections because of COVID, and we had a management change and all this stuff. We're finally having elections again. Now, in my view, these people shouldn't even be eligible to run, but they're going to. Okay? Now, it's all done by paper ballot. And I'm arguing with this person saying maybe it should be, if it's going to be done by paper ballot, it should be done by an outside company. Oh, no, it's fine. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I've been trying to explain to this person that the people who have been in power this long don't want to lose it for some reason. Something, you can always suspect something fishy. That being said, I said either do online or do paper ballots outside of the community. Have a separate company do it. This way, nobody can fuck with it, and you know exactly how many votes came in and how many were counted and for who. Okay. The problem is the board that is in power now are the ones who collect and count the votes. So if things aren't going their way, they could suddenly say that we didn't make quorum and they're back in power. That's why I would like somebody on the outside to do it. It's when you've been sitting in a position for so long and it's just that when you've been sitting in a position so long, you don't want to lose, you don't want to lose that. So you'll do what you can. Now, I'm not accusing anybody of throwing out ballots or anything like that. The problem is it's a possibility and it's open to debate. But it seems like the person I was explaining this to doesn't get it. Oh, no, you can trace paper ballots. Yeah, you can. If you know how many actually came in. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you they lost. If they did. I don't know how much more clear that can be. There's opportunity to lose ballots because they never tell you the total that comes in. And they count them. That's a problem. To me, I don't give a shit. I ain't going to be here much longer anyway. So let everybody else fucking deal with this shit. But when you try to explain that point to somebody, they don't get it. You got to stop. You got to stop. Because they're never going to get it. They're going to think their way is perfect. Go right ahead. We'll find out after the election what happens. But this should be a screaming riot because I don't even know who's running right now. Anyway, you all have a good day. Booyah.